What's up, ninjas? Mr. Dusty here in the Ninja Bus, and today I want to talk to you about the fourth tier of violence training. So we've talked about the first three. Tier 1 being fully compliant. I'm just hitting targets, I'm hitting pads. I am trying to figure out how the movements and the training works based on my physical body. Tier 2, we've got a compliant training partner holding pads for us, feeding us attacks, so that we can understand how our movements apply to an outside body, whether that's targeting, entering the space, doing whatever to make the techniques work. Level 3 is that non-compliant training partner, that sparring partner, that randori uke, someone who is actively trying to stop me from doing something. That could be counter for counter, that could be I am working to defend against an onslaught of attacks from him that I don't know is coming. Lots of things that it could be. Now, tier 4. This is unequal levels of violence. So what I mean by unequal levels of violence is, okay, my training partner, rather than just having empty-handed attacks that I'm dealing with empty-handed, now my training partner pulls a knife and I'm empty-handed. Or my training partner pulls a gun and I'm empty-handed. Or my training partner pulls a stick. We have different tools to use, whether I'm empty-handed or he's got a knife, I've got a stick, he's got a gun, I got a knife. It's unequal. We don't go into this fight on even footing. It could even be as simple, and I will be implementing this in some of our higher level training, as you don't know who the bad guy is. So I set you outside for a second, I tell you when I tell you to come in, there will be a bad guy waiting for you, and when you walk in the door, there's 6 people, none of which you know are the good guy or the bad guy. But you can't walk through the area looking like you're looking for a fight. So if I start moving through the area in Bobi no Kamae, that's me looking like I'm looking for trouble, as opposed to moving in a way that I'm going to be ambushed and I don't know about it. Okay? So uneven playing field. That is going to be a lot of what we do in self-defense, just because people are going to not want a fair fight. There's an old saying, I can't remember who said it, but if you can remember, post in the comments. The only fair fight is the one that you lost. Okay? That's because when I go into a fight, if I'm a bad guy, if I'm a predator, I'm looking to take you out, I'm not going to come in here and be like, hey man, I'm here to kill you, I'm here to take your wallet, I'm here to whatever. Let's touch gloves, let's bow, let's salute, let's do this in a fair and equal way. No, that's not at all how the kind of violence that we'd have to deal with in our studies will work. It's gonna be the guy that jumps out from around the corner and he wants to show you his knife and take your wallet. It's the person that decides they want to climb in the back seat of your car because you left the back seat unlocked and is waiting for you. It's the guy that walks up asking if you've got a cigarette he can bum off you and then pulls a gun because he wants your wallet. It's uneven levels of violence. So our tier 4 is really getting that God, I hate this term, street reality into our sparring. I don't know how tough this guy is, I don't know what he's bringing to the table. It may even start out where it looks even. You know, I may walk up to you unarmed just like I want to punch you, but I decide that, you know, it's not going my way, so then I reach in my pocket, I pull out a knife. I've escalated my tier up to this unequal, and you got to deal with it. Heck, we could get really creative and make it unequal by binding your hands. Make it unequal by having multiple attackers. Make it unequal by making you start on the ground while I'm kicking you in the sides, doing my best to do damage to you. Okay? So that's almost the pinnacle of what we're going. We got one more tier to go to, but tier 4 is about as high, as violent as we can get within the confines of the dojo. Okay? So keep a watch out for tier 5. We'll talk about that in a later video. But let's quickly review all 4 of the tiers right now. Tier 1, my body and how it is affected by the movement. How do I throw punches against a stationary target? How do I lift and throw a stationary target? How do I sprawl against the ground? Stage 2, that compliant uke. They're feeding me punches. I'm doing the defenses as I know them. They're grabbing me. I'm countering with throws. That sort of thing. I've got an uke or a training partner that is helping me to understand how it affects their body. Stage 3, non-cooperative uke. They're trying to stop me. They are trying to achieve a goal just as I am, but we're on even ground. And then tier 4, that's that unequal, I don't know what they're bringing to the table, I gotta defend myself no matter what the situation is. All right, guys, keep those in mind. We're gonna be going through them as much as we can to get you as trained as possible, and I'll see you on the mats.